In the year 1258, the most advanced city on earth was erased in 7 days, not by a rival empire, not by a rebellion from within, by a force so violent, so absolute, that survivors said the rivers ran black with ink and red with blood. This is the story of the day the Islamic Golden Age died. For 500 years, the Abbasid Caliphate had been the intellectual center of the known world. Baghdad was its crown jewel, a perfectly circular city of 2 million people, built by Caliph al-Mansur in 762 AD. Its house of wisdom housed the greatest collection of human knowledge ever assembled: mathematics, astronomy, medicine, philosophy. While Europe struggled through its dark ages, Baghdad was performing surgeries, calculating the circumference of the earth, and translating the works of ancient Greece. It was, by any measure, the most advanced civilization on earth. And then the Mongols came. By 1258, the Mongol Empire was the largest contiguous land empire in human history. Hulagu Khan, grandson of Genghis Khan, had been given one order: march west. His army numbered somewhere between 150,000 and 300,000 soldiers, the largest force the Mongols had ever assembled. Before Baghdad, he had already destroyed Alamut, the legendary mountain fortress of the assassins. Nothing had stopped him. Nothing. In Baghdad, Caliph al-Mustasim received Hulagu's ultimatum: submit or be destroyed. The caliph laughed. He sent back a response so arrogant that even his own advisors begged him to reconsider. He told Hulagu that God would never allow Baghdad to fall. He was wrong. On January 29, 1258, Hulagu's army surrounded Baghdad on all sides. The siege lasted just 7 days. The Abbasid army that emerged to fight was slaughtered in the open field. On February 10th, the walls broke. What followed was one of the most catastrophic acts of destruction in human history. Mongol soldiers moved through the streets systematically, district by district. 800,000 people were killed in 7 days. The rivers ran black with the ink of 1 million manuscripts thrown into the Tigris. The House of Wisdom, 5 centuries of accumulated human knowledge, was destroyed in a single afternoon. Caliph al-Mustasim was captured hiding inside his own palace. Hulagu had him brought before him in chains. According to legend, Hulagu mocked him, surrounding him with his own treasury and asking if this gold could save him now. The last Abbasid caliph was executed without the shedding of blood, rolled in a carpet and trampled by horses. 500 years of Abbasid rule ended in the dirt. The destruction of Baghdad in 1258 is considered one of the most devastating events in the history of human civilization. Some historians argue the Islamic Golden Age never truly recovered. The knowledge burned in Baghdad's libraries, medical texts, mathematical discoveries, philosophical works, was gone forever. Centuries of human progress erased in 7 days. And yet, something survived. Scholars who had fled before the siege carried fragments of the Golden Age westward, to Cairo, to Andalusia, to Persia. The ideas that had been born in Baghdad's House of Wisdom eventually reached Europe, fueling the Renaissance, the scientific revolution, and the modern world. Hulagu Khan destroyed the greatest city on earth in 7 days, but he could not destroy what had already traveled beyond his reach. The Islamic Golden Age died in Baghdad on February 10, 1258, but its ideas, its mathematics, its medicine, its philosophy, outlived the empire, the caliph, and the Mongols themselves.